What it do though? It's your favorite low, Mr. Ortiz, back like I never left. Raised by OGs, not IGs. But anyways, I want to play the number games. You know what I'm saying? Let's um let's do some adding, some subtracting, some dividing. You know what I mean? There's some algebra. Let's just do numbers. So if you got 200 people on the yard, because I'm gonna use prison, because this is what the number game is. If you got 200 people on the yard, right, and we gonna use the blacks, the whites, the others, and the woods, right? Cause we in the south end. We ain't in the north, the central. We in the south end. So if you got 200 people on the yard, Keyway, that mean, hold up, let me do my numbers right. So, cause we're gonna break this all the way down, because the reason why, because you know, it's people out here that like to make themselves feel like they just super heavy goddamn things. So 200 people on the yard. You got 60 blacks, 30 woods, 15, no, 20 others. Did I say 20 others? I don't know. I'm gonna say 20 others. And okay, so if I got 20 others, 60 blacks, 30 woods, 20 others. So that's 110, right? That's 110. 110. So that leave you with 90 Southsiders. Not just actually Southsider, because you know it's a little mixture of Pisces in there. So I'm gonna say it's like 90 of them. 200 people on the yard. So 90 of them equaled up to 200 people. So if something goes on, and I'm gonna say as far as the blacks, so we're gonna start doing, we're gonna use the calculator. So we're gonna do the subtract. So with the business, out of 60 blacks, it depends, because sometimes you be having fools in your ears that be trying to tell you what not to do, don't do that, and what we call Uncle Tom, but it really wasn't Uncle Tom. It was more like, motherfuckers be having fear. I want to go home. I want to go. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas be having excuses. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers be having like 10, 15, 20 years, and they still have excuses. So I'm gonna subtract at least 20. I'm gonna subtract 20. So I leave with 40 of us, right? But I'm saying full fledged with it, don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do another. I'm talking about. I just got rid of 20 of I know for sure ain't with it. For sure, it's not with it. So it leave us with 40. But the iffy dudes, I'm gonna subtract again. Bam, left me with 15. Full fledged with the business. 25%. I mean 25 of us with it all. With it all. I'm talking about I chunking them all that, put your back against the wall, boom, bam, 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 bam. I'm talking about literally with full throttle. But I'm gonna subtract, since people said we don't like to use the knives. So I'm gonna subtract who really will go full throttle with that. Literally. 9. 9. And then be like majority, and that 9 is probably about a good 7 full flat older homies. And the other 2 is like a younger generation, but they in beast mode. So 25. That's for the blacks. Now we're gonna speak on the woods. So it was 30 woods on the yard. So when some crack off, to be real, I don't take nothing from the woods. Cause it depends on which wood it is. But some of them is dangerous. Is a motherfucker. I'm gonna give credit where it's due. I'm not taking that from nobody. But I'm gonna give credit where it's due. Like I said, it's some rider ass woods. But on this particular day, that's full fledged with it. Don't give a fuck. Psycho. People ain't gonna like the numbers, but I'm gonna tell you the number. I told you we adding, subtracting, dividing. We doing it all. Out of 30, full fledged woods with the shits. Out of 30. But I'm gonna run it back though on this situation. Okay. So now we're gonna go to the others. It's 20 others. Full fledged with the business. Real name, no gimmick. You ain't gonna like the numbers, but it's the truth. It's my narrative. So I don't care about your opinion. But it's the fact. This is what my bird eye see, because I'm a hawk. I watch the whole room. I don't be paying attention to other shit. I be watching the room. I look in people's eyes. I see the way you walk, you talk. I be knowing who with it, who ain't with it. So I'm gonna subtract. That's full fledged as the other. 7. 7. Maybe 8, but 7 out of that 20 full fledged with the business, and 5 of them is Samoans. The other 2, it can be either. It depends. You know what I'm saying? It just depends. It could be a Korean. It could be, I don't know, but it's 2 for sure. But the other 5 is Samoans. That's full fledged out of that 20. So we're gonna get to the grand finale. On the yard, it's 90 Southsiders. So I'm gonna subtract who's full fledged, and I'm gonna break down who really not. But let's get it. Full fledged with the business and who's not with the business. I think I kind of messed it up a little bit in the beginning, but I'm gonna tell you who with the business and who's not with the business. Remember, we only got 25 out of 60. That's full fledged with the chunk of them and all that. And it was about a good, I think I said 9. That's with the Pokemon. We ain't finding no ball. Real shit. Slaughterhouse. True facts. But when it comes to the Southsiders, that's not with it. And that's who's with it. 60. Full throttle with it. So I subtract 30 off the 90. Then I know that's really not with it, but I'm going to get to the story why they with it. Is because it's consequences and repercussions. This is when it becomes numbers, but it becomes the control factor. The difference between blacks, others, woods, and Northeast. Nah, I take Northeast out of that. Like I said, we're in the South End. So, like I said though, 60 for sure, full throttle with it. So now you see the number game. So if it's 25 blacks on the yard, we fighting 60 full-fledged with the business. Like, you know what I'm saying? So the numbers is odd as fuck, but it's 60 against 25. You know what I'm saying? That's double with extras. You know what I'm saying? That's double with extra 10 motherfuckers can run around and do whatever. But the thing is, it's not just the 60s. We're going to go right back to the 90. Because remember I told you, it's the control factor. So it's like we got 90 against 25. Because they don't want to, them 30 that's not with it, it's not going to show they not with it. So they going to do it is because they're controlled. And they know it's a consequence of repercussion. So it's like a force thing. So it's like rape. You just forced it. You feel me? But the thing is with us, out of our 60, and I subtract them other guys that's not with it and left it with 25. See, our problem is we don't force them to ride. It just, we don't give a fuck. It is what it is. We don't force a motherfucker to do something they don't want to do. Because we live by this code of, I don't want no nigga telling on me. You feel me? That's the thing. That's our problem. We don't, and it's just, they want to know why. It's because, bro, we not with the nigga. We don't want nobody telling on the nigga, bro. We already in the situation, and then you force a nigga to do something, homie, that he don't want to do. Motherfucker, tell on you. That's why we don't do it, bro. You feel me? It's why we not controlled. It's really every man for themselves. But if it's just a situation, only thing I'm gonna tell you, like the homie from the South Side told me, you know what I mean, Q-Way, what Cuz told me was, hey Cuz, survivor of the fitness, Cuz, fight for your life, nigga. You feel me? That was the thing. Fight for your life. But always remember, I said 90. And them 7, that's, I think 9 are full-fledged with the woods. If they add them on with the 30 plus the 90, let's come up with some numbers. 90 plus 30. 25 be fighting 120, homie. And that's a true fact. It's just a number game because you forced to do this. It ain't about race. It's about control. You control them. So that's why the numbers is. So yes, speaking of Gunner, Dubs, whatever, it's just a number game, fool. Some win, some lose. But the facts still remain the same. It's just a number game. Nothing else. So nobody fears nobody. On some warrior shit, it's just a number game. That's all it is. The numbers. That's what speak volumes. It's just the numbers, homie. Other than that, without them numbers, a lot of niggas is really pussies. All over the board. A lot of pussies. It just, I gotta prove to another man that I'm with the shit. But really, bro, if I touch your heartbeat, you be shaking like booty meat. You feel me? Chest bouncing like a low rider. He ready to. But the problem is, a lot of people got pride too. You feel me? And try to make themselves something that they not. But this is America. It's like the army. You can be whoever you want to be, right? But let's be real, homie. Separate the aces from the deuces. Clean your backyard. Because a lot of these niggas they be hurting. They ain't nothing but open wounds. They'll never be a scab. Because they never heal. That's why you got so many of these numbers on the S and Y. Because the ones that I did subtract, that's not really with it. That's where they go. You feel me? True facts. No lie. Just a number game. Okay. Just came with a lesson today about math. You know, adding, subtracting, dividing, whatever. But it's just a number game. Everybody is not with it. You know what I'm saying? That's just the thing. Why everybody got to make themselves feel like they that nigga or they the motherfucker. Bruh, it's just a number game. Hey, bruh, if I was the size of Rey Mysterio and I had the keys. See, I'm going to tell that story about what happened to a guy from Dominguez Vadio named Chaplin. If Chaplin's still around, I don't want to holler at this fool. But see, I'm telling you, if I was the size of Rey Mysterio and I had that many numbers behind me, and I had the keys, and I got the Napoleon complex, I got a chip on my shoulder, I got low self-esteem. You feel me? I use that to my advantage too. If I got 120 against 20 and 30, because I'm power tripping, but I'm the size of Rey Mysterio. Knowing damn well about a good 7 out of that 25-7 over there probably knock my bitch ass across the street. But I know it's not going to happen. Even if he get off and boom bop me and I fall, fold up like a chair, guess what though? The 19 is going to move. You get what I'm saying? It's just the number game. Numbers. That's all that matters. It's just the numbers. That's what make you feel like you got power, because it's the numbers. If I got a bunch of flunkies, I feel like that nigga too. So imagine if I flipped it around. I had them whole 120 and they worked it for my business. You feel me? Legit or illegit. You know what I'm saying? I make that shit up because Don King just do it too. You feel me? But I'm saying, if I had these same 120 people working for me, you feel me? The way I can make them do dumb shit, but actually make them get paid. You know how rich I'd be? I'd be Bill Gates. If I had them 20. Just imagine if I had trucks. Feel me? Box trucks, diesel trucks. And I had that many people working with me. And them trucks do numbers every week. 5 to 10,000 a week. I'd be Bill Gates. That's the whole the whole thing about numbers, homie. Shit gotta add up. Gotta benefit. Anyways, it's your favorite loc, Mr. Ortiz. I'm back like I never left. Numbers bring power. I know you ain't gonna like what I say, but I don't give a fuck. Tell your mama holla at me, nigga. Get in my DM. You feel me? I'm a motherfucker. I want no young bitch. I want niggas' mamas. I want them Sunday dinners. Anyways, another chat. Mr. Disrespectful.